Good morning, Algebra 1. Today is May 15th, and we're going to be working on Lesson 76. Lesson 76 is titled Consecutive Integers. All right, consecutive integers, which means I need you to get your book out and follow along with the examples. And also, don't forget that you can always rewind and watch again this video because we're going to be moving a little bit fast here. It's not hard, but we're going to be moving fast, so being able to rewind and watch it again is a good thing. We're going to be working on lesson 76.1, and I'm on page 313. 76.1. It says, find three consecutive integers. And those three consecutive integers are going to be x plus 1, and x plus 2, right? I'm going to be finding x, and then obviously x plus 1 is going to be the next number, and x plus 2 will be the next number, giving me three consecutive numbers. All right? Okay, find three consecutive integers such that the sum of the first and third, that would be this one right here, first and third, the sum of them is 146. So I have x plus 2 equals 146, right? Find three consecutive integers such that the sum of the first and the third is 146. These are like terms, x's are like terms, so I can go 2x plus 2 equals 146. I'm going to minus 2 there, and I'm going to minus 2 there. I'm left with 2x equals 144. Obviously, you divide that in half. X equals 72. So what is my answer? X equals 72. X plus 1 equals 73. And x plus 2 equals 74. Right? Those are my three consecutive integers. And if you add 72 and 74, they're going to equal 146. Right? You insert those in there, they'll equal 146. All right, next one is example 76.2. 76.2. Find three consecutive integers. Guess what? It's x plus 1, and x plus 2. Now there's a little trick here on this one, and on the next example I want to show you. Okay. Find three consecutive integers such that twice the sum of the first two, okay, twice the sum, means I'm going to be multiplying 2 times the sum of the first two, which is x plus 1, right, is 2 less than 3 times the third, I'm going to go 3 times the third, which is x plus 2, and then 2 less, right? I'm actually going to bring this 2, I'm going to add 2 and bring it over here right off the bat, okay? I'm going to bring this over and plop that in right there, all right? So I'm going to be left with, I can add these like terms, x plus x, right? So I can go 2 times 2x, x plus x is 2x, plus 1, right? And I move this 2 over, positive 2 over, plus 2 equals, do the distributive property right here, 3x, 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 2 is plus 6, okay? Now I'm going to do the distributive property here, 2 times 2x is 4x, plus 1, or I'm sorry, 2 times 1 is 2, right? Plus 2 equals 3x plus 6, okay? Add the like terms, which are the numbers. I'm left with 4x plus 4 equals 3x plus 6. Now I'm going to move the I'm going to move this. I'm going to subtract 4 and subtract 4. and then I'm going to subtract 3x and move that over to here. I'm going to move that over to there. And what I'm left with is, if I minus 3x, I'm left with x equals 6 minus 4 is 2. So my x equals 2. My next integer, x plus 1 equals 3. X plus 2 equals 4. And those are my 3 consecutive integers. That was the second example, okay? Move on to the most difficult example, and it's not that difficult, that they give us before we start our lesson and we do all our practice. This one says, find 4 consecutive integers. So we have x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. 4 consecutive integers. Such that, this is 76.3, such that 6 times the sum of the first and fourth. This one's the first, this one's the fourth. 6 times the sum of the first and fourth. 6 times the sum of x plus 3 is, right, we have that equal sign, but I'm going to leave a little room because I'm going to bring over that, whatever it says, 26 less. Over here is going to be minus 26 somewhere, okay? I'm going to add 26. I'm going to add 26 so I don't have to worry about it over here. Saves a little bit of time. Sorry, add 26. Yeah, add 26 is 10 times the third. There's the third number right there. 10 times the third, x plus 2. Okay, right? I can add my like terms. That's going to be a 2x'er. Just going to cross that out. 2x plus 3. Now I can do my distributive property. 6 times 2x is going to be 12x plus 6 times 3 is 18 plus 26 equals 10 times x is 10x. 10 times 2 is plus 20, right? I can add these two right here because they are like terms. They're both numbers, and that equals plus 44, right? Get rid of them. Plus 44. And I'm going to bring over the x's here and the numbers over there. So I'm going to minus 44 and move it over to here, minus 44. I'm going to minus 10x and move that over there, minus 10x, right? I'm left with 2x equals negative 20 minus 44, negative 24. And x is going to equal negative 12. Now, when you're finding the 4 consecutive numbers, don't let it fool you. Negative 12 is inserted right here. Negative 12 plus 1 is what? Negative 11. Negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10. And negative 12 plus 3 is negative 9. Those are my 4 consecutive integers. Remember to rewind this tape if you need to see it again. Do it a few times. But it's pretty easy. It's a little tedious, but it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. All right? This lesson will be due on Monday. Good luck.